when you hear a mariachi that's well rehearsed and you hear it for the first time, you say, wow, the impact is really beautiful. But when you hear it a second time, you hear it a third time, you hear the group a fourth time, then you start saying, how did they did this? If they did this, it'll still be even more impactful. You know, why does that group sound so much more solid than this one, or more flavorful than this one? And it's in the little details, right? So when we go from the song Jalisciense, we go to a ranchera. Go ahead and play that, la música del medio de. ¿Era un mundo raro? Sí. This is from the song that he was singing. De un mundo raro. So, the lyric would say, quiero ser de la tierra y que nunca he llorado. So when we're singing it, we're not singing, y que nunca he llorado. We say it, y que nunca he llorado. There's a certain swing to it when we're singing it, right? So when we're playing it, we're thinking like that, like we're singing. Difference, if you notice, I don't know if you notice, I'm going to play it straight now, okay? Could you hear a difference? There's a slight difference, right? But we're going to play it con más placebo. Right there, it's a slight difference. No? If you say, it sounds like 20% nicer, like it sounds more heartfelt. Well, that's because right now we're playing, or he's following, right? We're following each other. But when I'm playing, I'm thinking, y que nunca he llorado. I'm not thinking, y que nunca he llorado. Right? Even when you sing, you don't want to sing that straight. You want a phrase, sometimes, in many cases, we'll back phrase towards the end of a line, Or let's go to something that's more, algo más movido como, we could do el rey o ella, no. So you hear the quarter notes? They're pretty solid, right? So now do this. Ella quiso quedar. Think of the words. Ella quiso quedar. There's like a little anticipation on some of those. No. Ella quiso quedar. Slight difference, you notice? So when you play with the trumpet, now between that phrasing that we did, I was embellishing a little bit. I could do it because I'm playing alone. With two trumpets, that's a no-no, right? You can do that. But playing alone, I'm a little bit more free, right? So if you notice a little difference, just a little difference. Estamos cantando, ¿no? Estamos cantando. Let's do it again. There's a difference, you know, pero es muy importante, the trumpet, we're the loudest, right? Against all the trumpet players, yeah? So what we do is very, very important. We sort of have to have a certain guide and a certain line that we have to follow when we're playing this type of music, because, which is I think like 80% of it. Another part that's very important is when we do vibrato, the trumpets, to be as centered as possible with the vibrato, because it sounds more pleasant to the ear when we play that. When we play something slower, like Por un Amor, you know, yeah. Let's go up a third. Es también el amor que se acaba. You see how we're thinking of the sort of like the lyrics? So it gives us sort of a guide of how we're going to phrase it. No? So when you do it with the trumpet, it just becomes more, it's more sentimental, right? As opposed to being, that's sometimes a little bit with it, yeah? But it just gives it that little edge, you know, that's very, very important for us that interpret mariachi music. So just remember how important it is for you to listen. If I could recommend some of the records, and I usually do, try to get some of the old records. Amalia Mendoza, where she's singing Sufriendo a Solas, that kind of stuff, you know, Chava Lidia, we're singing El Bandolero, those songs. That's like the best guide for us that interpret mariachi music. Try to keep that in mind, because la música mexicana es música del corazón. It's the music that comes from the heart, and we cannot let other type of influences of music, you know, come into something like that. You know, and yes, we play other genres, sometimes we play classical, semi-classical, sometimes we play, you know, other types of songs that aren't, you know, cumbias. But when you're going to play ranchero, play it in that way. You can always think that when you play a melody, an adorno, something that you do in a song, and whatever part you have, that it's always has to sound very, very musical. Very musical. Follow the leader in your section. Very important. And obviously the leaders have to try to do what their directors ask them to do, because the director is the one that has the sort of the overall view of how the piece that you're studying is supposed to sound like, the finished product. So it's very, very, very important. Creo que me le doy un fuerte aplauso otra vez, por favor.